What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday, April 2nd. Happy birthday, Anna. One of these days I'm going to stop doing that. But anyway, yeah. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd. And something that I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about today was showing mercy to people when they deserve it, and even when they don't. I think that's the point of mercy, is that we're to show mercy and grace, especially when it's needed, which is regularly when someone has done something that maybe we find offensive or hurtful, and to forgive them. And it doesn't mean that they have asked for forgiveness, or even if we extend that forgiveness, that they will accept it, but that it's the Christlike thing to do, is to make sure that we're not withholding mercy from other people. For daily devotions today, we read through Proverbs 5 and 6, and that's what we talked about. We talked about mercy, and then we talked about the adulterous woman and staying away from the woman who has loose morals, so to speak. So I'm not even sure how to begin to unpack that, but hopefully down the road we can do a video on adultery. That's something that I wasn't really looking forward to, but it keeps coming up, and yeah, it's a part of life sometimes. Like sometimes we go through things that maybe aren't so attractive. Everybody goes through things that aren't so attractive in life. Like I have a couple people that I've worked with who have survived all sorts of things throughout their life, and some of those things it takes a while to heal from. But if you have the tools earlier to heal from life's challenges, then it's easier. Hopefully that can help someone else to heal a little bit more quickly, right? So we don't have to struggle as long or feel like we're alone and no one can relate to what we're going through. Or maybe you're going through something and you feel like you can't talk with anyone about it, so you're scouring the internet trying to find some kind of peace, or not just solidarity, but genuinely trying to find some peace in every circumstance. And we can get that through having a healthy relationship with God. But sometimes the right response to whatever you're going through, right, the most godly response to whatever you're going through might not be very intuitive. And even if you're reading the Word, sometimes it might be difficult to figure out, where do I start if I need an answer to this question? That's one of the great things about the internet in today's day and age, is you can do a quick search. But if you're interested in learning something from someone who's been there themselves, or sometimes I share with you some of the learning experiences that I've had just from some of the conversations that I've had with other people and the research that I've done as a relationship coach myself, hoping that it will bless someone else so that you can have just a lighter load, right? If we have a healthy relationship with God, the load's lighter. It's easier to go through things when we know that we're not doing it alone. If you can turn on a video and get some good advice, or you can ask a question in a safe space and know that you're not going to be judged for it. But yes, when it comes to healing, sometimes we do have to go through it, but you can still hopefully get there faster if you put in the work. Put in the work for personal growth and development. So that's what I wanted to talk with you guys about today, in the vein of mercy. I know, for a quick story time for you guys, I am one of those who, I have my quirks. Like, I'm sure we all have our quirks, and sometimes it's easy if someone does something that we have asked them not to do, something small. Like, I like to have all of my pens in my pen container, and if someone borrows a pencil or a pen from me, I would like for them to put it back where they got it from. Things like that. And then when it doesn't happen, to remember to not take that personally can be a challenge. And so that's what we talked about in Bible study today, just to remember that mercy and meekness are a sign of strength. So I got that from one of my coworkers. Kurt reminded me of that today, that when we're looking at discipleship and following God, to remember that when we're exhibiting Christ-like behavior, that takes strength. It's definitely not always easy to take the high road, but at the end of the day, when you look back and reflect, at the end of your month, week, year, and hopefully your life, when we look back and we have followed, we've walked the road less traveled, we have followed the path that Christ set as an example for us to follow, we'll know that it's worth it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I